in Romans 2, no, verses 13, for the ones that God will justify are not those who have heard the law, but those who have kept the law. For the ones that God will save are not those who have heard the law. So hindi importanteng na narinig mo yung batas, alam mo yung batas ni Moses, hindi ka naman sumusunod, no? So ang importante sa kay God is that those who kept the law, it is the doer, not the hearer. Dapat sinasabuhay mo, no? Hindi lang yung narinig mo pero hindi mo naman isinasabuhay. Yung mga Hudyo, meron sila yung Shema, Hear, O Israel, Yahweh, our Elohim, Yahweh is one, and you shall love Yahweh, your Elohim, with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. Ito yung Shema ng mga Hudyo, no? This is actually parang yung profession of faith nila, no? Yung prayer nila. They recite this 3 times a day. Umaga, sa evening, and before going to bed, no? Talagang ipinatatanim sa kanila ni Yahweh noon, no? Pinag-uutos ni Yahweh sa kanila. They have to do this like 3 times a day para hindi sila makalimot sa Diyos. So, it is not important. Alam nila yung Shema, hindi naman nila ginagawa. Are they loving God with all their heart and with all their soul and with all their strength? Sila yung hearers dahil alam nila batas ni God. They should also be the doers. They should be the good example, no, to the younger brothers and sisters in faith. Yung mga Gentile Christians. Sila yung mga lumaki sa turo ng Diyos, no? Dapat sila yung nag-guide doon sa mga Gentile brothers and sisters. Ang nangyayari, dinidiscriminate nila. Imbis na sila yung mag-guide, nawawala ng gana sa kanila yung mga Gentile Christians, yung mga younger brothers and sisters in faith. So for Catholic Christian, no, justification is both a state and a process. It is a state, no, kasi during baptism, no, yun yung initial justification natin. In our baptism, we are raised with Him, no, with Jesus Christ, to a new life in the Spirit, becoming infused with new life as righteous sons and daughters of God. First step natin is yung initial justification, meaning we are made right with God, no? Kumbaga through Jesus Christ, now we become right, no, with God. Pwede na tayo mawaging mga anak ng Diyos because of Jesus Christ's death, no, on the cross. And then we got baptized, no? So yun ang initial justification natin. But our initial justification is only the first step, a lifelong process of justification. Oo, nabinyagan tayo, wala na tayong original sin, but we cannot keep ourselves from not sinning. Parati tayong nagfo-fall. Pag tayo ay nagkasala, we have to go back to God. God has given us the sacrament of reconciliation. We can make it right with God again. Lalo na kung mortal sin, mawawala yung grace, no, sa atin. Kumbaga parang may tabing na hindi tayo pwede tumawid kay God. May nakaharang. Okay? Yung grasya hindi nagfo-flow. So we have to make it right with God again through the sacrament of reconciliation. And then all the other sacraments, like especially yung sacrament of the Holy Eucharist, is strengthen us para mas matibay tayo na hindi magkasala. No? We are continually justified when we submit ourselves to God as He pours faith, hope, and charity into our hearts. No? Yun. And He uses us to bring His righteous mercy and charity to the world. Paul's criteria for ongoing justification, Christian. Paul's principle of justification, how to make it right with God. Nagkasala tayo. Okay? So let's say mortal sin. And then we are forgiven in the sacrament of reconciliation. No? Nagkumpisal na tayo. Pero we still have temporal punishment. Paano uli tayo makakabalik, no, sa Diyos, no? We still have parang mga dapat pang pagbayaran. That is through good works. Yung ating works na ginagawa is not our works, no, but instead the works of God working in us as the fruit of life live in obedience of faith to the gospel of Jesus Christ, no? So Paul's principle of justification according to one's works, no? But hindi lang works alone. Kasi, for example, oo, gawa ka ng gawa ng kawang gawa. Punta ka pa doon sa rural areas, magbigay ng mga ayuda, kung saan-saan, no? Donate dito, donate doon. Pero, you are living an adulterous life, no? Or di kaya, nakaw mo yung mga pinamimigay mo. Sinishare mo, pero the end doesn't justify the means, no? Hindi rin pwede yon. You must be in the state of grace para ma-acquire mo yung merits ng iyong good works. At once na ikaw ay nagkumpisal, no, or tinama mo na ang buhay mo, no, inayos mo na, then you will receive back the merits, no, na dapat mong nakuha sa paggagawa mo ng kawang gawa. Kasi kung tayo po ay nasa may mortal sin, kahit tayo ay gumagawa ng mga corporal works of mercy, spiritual works of mercy, hindi po natin makukuha yung mga indulgences noon, no? Yung mga merits noon. So, kailangan po tayong pumupunta agad lalo na kung may mortal sin, magpunta agad sa sacrament of penance, no, or reconciliation para po yung grasya ay napapasa atin. So Jesus preaches that he will recognize the faithful that belong to him through the acts of mercy and love done in his name. So yung pong acts of mercy na ginagawa natin should be done out of love for Jesus Christ, no? We are doing it because of Jesus Christ, okay? Not for our own glory, para masikat, no? Para makita na, para may ipopost sa Facebook, no? Na, uy, gumagawa, uy, ang bait naman niya, no? Not for our own glory, but because but for Jesus Christ, no? Yun. Kaya nga sabi ni Jesus, no? Then the upright will say to him in reply, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, no? Or thirsty and give you drink, no? When did we see you a stranger and make you welcome, lacking clothes and clothe you? So all of this, no, yung mga corporal works of mercy. And the king will answer, in truth, I tell you, in so far as you did this to one of the least of these brothers of mine, you did it to me. Okay? And he will say to those on his left hand, with your curse upon you, to the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry and you never gave me food. I was thirsty and you never gave me anything to drink. It is enough that we follow the 10 commandments, no? If we are not doing anything good also, no, to our brothers and sisters, we are not merciful, the Lord does not know us. Sabi niya rito, when did we see you hungry and did not feed you? Sabi nga ni Pope Francis, not doing evil is good, okay? But not doing good is evil. Yung hindi mo paggawa ng kasalanan, no, ay mabuti. Pero yung hindi mo paggawa ng mabuti ay isang kasamaan. We are actually required, no? Required yan. Actually, those are eschatological questions, no? Yung feed the hungry. Yun daw ang itatanong sa atin sa katapusan, no? Did we feed the hungry? Did you give water to the thirsty? Yun daw ang mga itatanong sa atin, no? Pag tayo daw ay namatay. I don't really know for sure. Actually, that is in my book kasi po nagtuturo ako ng catechism doon sa mga bata. Yun daw ang 7 eschatological questions. If we feed the hungry, well, ito nga yung sinasabi ni Jesus dito, no? Sa Matthew 7:21-23. In Romans 2, verses 14 to 15, still through their own innate sense behave as the law commands. No? Paul is referring here doon sa mga hentil na hindi sila aral, no, or naturuan ng 10 commandments, no, but or ng law ni Moses, but still in their own innate sense they behave as the law commands. So kahit na hindi sila naturuan, no, ng mga 10 commandments, pero they behave like parang akala mo naturuan din, no? So Paul is writing about the natural moral law dito sa verse na to. He is talking about the natural moral law which God has revealed to all mankind. In CCC 1959, the natural law, the Creator's very good work, provides the solid foundation on which man can build the structure of moral rules to guide his choices. No? So, itong 10 Commandments daw, no, is the moral guide of man. This is the moral foundation for building human community. It provides the necessary basis for civil law. Yung ating nga namang civil law is based dito, no? Like, thou shall not kill, thou shall not commit adultery. Talagang bawal yan. Huwag kang magnanakaw. Ang ating mga laws, no, are actually based sa 10 Commandments. So the precepts of the natural moral law are expressed in the 10 Commandments. And that is why the 10 Commandments are carried over to the New Covenant. Actually, itong 10 Commandments is from the Old Covenant, no? Kay Moses pa yan, no? But since it is like yung mga basic, paano maaayos ang society, no? Para hindi magkagulo, ito ay still carried over to the New Covenant.